What's up, everybody? I'm Nick Cato.
And I'm back, and also Walter Boley.
Oh, man. He is back. And this is Matt Harnig. And this is episode 49.
And, AKA...
Useless.
Oh!
Jesus, that was a little bit harsh.
Family whole milk? Is that what it is?
Drinking what thought to be water.
You drinking his
Very
water?
annoying.
Purified water is hard to come by.
fashion.
Oh, sorry, I was still thinking of it.
God.
Still thinking about Fallout.
Oh, God. Oh. Every time I see that stash, I'm like, oh, God.
The stash.
That's so many
Purified
stem
water.
packs.
That's good.
Yeah, that is good.
Like,
I'm slamming purified water like it's Gatorade.
Oh, I've slammed mine too.
But Walt's back. It's a new week. It's a good week.
It is a very nice
I
one.
surprisingly was playing a game, or James was watching my Hulu, and all of a sudden it said, like, Call of Duty is ready to play. I was like, he's like, you bought Call of Duty? I was like, no. When you said look at your library, I thought you were talking about all the backwards compatible games. I was like, oh, that's cool, I have all the games. And then it's like Black Ops. I was like, oh.
Yeah, Black Ops 3. They tried to stop us with the clan tag.
Oh my God,
They tried their damnedest to stop us with the clan tag.
You know what? You know what I think it was, though. Honestly, I think it was Bourne being back with saying, "All right, my sons, like I'm back, so you have to come back to the
because the Bourne, the as of yet untitled Bourne movie, is coming
Clutch
out.
is the name of it.
Probably not even 2016. Probably 2016.
No, it's 2016.
2016.
Yeah, it's already filming that first picture, shirtless Damon.
Comes out the same day as Star Wars. What are you doing?
I see them both. I see Star Wars at 7, Bourne at midnight.
I cut out one of my eyes and put it in the theater for the Bourne
It's like-
movie.
It'll be I have
I'm
like
live
a beer.
streaming the Bourne movie.
So it'll be good. So anyway, get the plugs out of the way. Follow us on Twitter at LiveThroughGames. Follow me on Twitter at Catostrophic. Now that I can say this, I almost forgot. You can follow him on Twitter at RedLawYellow. You can follow me on Twitch at Catostrophic and Matt on Twitch at MattWildCard1990. And go on our blog, LiveThroughGames.blogspot.com, like you have been, and like the person on Twitter who accepted the challenge. We'll talk about that later, though. In the mailbag. We'll talk about that later. Because I also had some tweets and twips to me. So, first segment, the news you should know.
You need to know this.
Need to. If you don't, I mean, I don't know if you're going to make it through the
So, if you don't know, the news you should know is where we just glance over big or news that I think is worthy to know, and then you can look it up at your discretion. So, first, which I just noticed, Deadpool is now on Xbox One and PS4. Don't know what this means. Is it backwards compatible or just they ported it?
No, it's not backwards compatible.
They ported it?
They ported it for $50 on Xbox One and PS4. They also re-released it on last-gen consoles for the same price. It is $50 on the 360 and PS3 as well. And there is no reported upgrade to the game as far as graphics or gameplay, which the game was really fun, but the gameplay was okay. It was good, not great, but Deadpool sold the game, like it was amazing like that. But this is something when I first saw Deadpool coming to next-gen consoles, I was like, $25, upgraded graphics, tweaked gameplay, I'll buy it.
And none of that.
And now I get double that price, hardly any upgraded graphics, basically the same game, just a way for Activision to dodge the backwards compatibility game instead of something else.
Christ.
They did the same thing with Prototype.
Yep.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Prototype 1 and 2 came out with almost no fanfare for Xbox One and PS4 with no noticeable upgrade in graphics. Some people said it actually ran worse on the new gen
That doesn't
consoles.
surprise me.
And they wanted $50 for both games.
Prototype. I remember when it came out. Not as good Infamous.
Yeah, they came out around the same time. I liked it, but
Infamous.
and it could have been honestly, it could have been a really cool game to like HD though, like if they'd done it right, but they didn't. They didn't do anything.
Yeah. Then next, 14.5% of Fallout 4 players still haven't left the vault. 111.
What?
Yeah.
Are they lost?
Nuts. They're probably fucking searching for secrets. And it's kind of cool.
I mean, we just get your dog to get that stupid gun and then get out.
Oh boy. I can't wait. God. So also, another piece of news you should know Clouds in Smash Bros. Yeah.
I tell you what, I'm not a Final Fantasy man, but that still excited me, even though I've never even played a single game that had Cloud in it. And
yeah, it's clutch.
Well, now you get to play him, and you can see how cool he is. Who knows? Maybe it might just make you play it. At least the new one coming out.
he looked cool. He looked like he was mostly done. I mean, it looks like they don't have too much to do with him.
Like I said, I mean, Nick disagrees with me, but I just think he's a little bit faster Ike.
I think he's Ike and Shulk mixed.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I see. It looks like he's got a little art thing to him, like Shulk's kind of arts.
He's got a limit break where he can look like he gets his limit up, and if I guess you can charge it maybe like as like a thing like Samus charges a beam up, and like he makes his pet abilities better. So like when he does his up B for you, since you don't know it, braver, he does it better than if he was not doing it. Like if he didn't have that charge.
So I see kind of like a Shulk and Ike, kind of a standard sword wielder, kind of looking like. But
got a counter.
Standard
did not look like an aerial guy though. It definitely looked like he wanted to stay down. Because I didn't see a whole lot of aerial game from him.
Looks like
He got a down
meat.
meteor smash.
Yeah,
Well, everybody got meteor smash, but it looks slow too.
Yeah, but it looks like one of those huge hit radius ones.
Ganondorf?
Yeah, he's like also like another thing. If you really see how he holds his sword back, they really try to make it to where it didn't have like big ridiculous length.
The other thing I thought about the second it got announced, I was like, I should get a fucking Cloud amiibo. God damn it! It's gonna be impossible.
You think Ryu was hard to get?
You can't even
even
not
out
even
yet?
out yet. No, I don't think so.
Well, you don't think it will be easy to get?
Like I already want my fucking Shovel Knight amiibo, who is going, and there's also, I guess they can add on to this Smash Direct in December. Probably, hopefully unveil the ballot.
Yeah.
Pick because Cloud is not he's done already.
Yeah.
This was pre-planned. So
This is Square Enix being desperate.
But I mean, I would say it's not a stretch that Cloud was probably top 15 in the battle.
oh, I'm sure he was probably top 5. Do you know who I want to win? It'll be clutch.
Who?
Fucking Goku.
Chrono.
If Goku wins or Vegeta, hopefully.
I mean, before Cloud, I would have said they couldn't do Goku, but
I know, now it's everything.
why not? Tell me why they can't do Goku.
Hopefully they're like, oh, we're putting.
What if they just decide, you know what, guys?
We're getting Master Chief.
We just decided to put the top 20 characters on the ballot in the game.
Dude,
Well, you gotta think also, these are all Japanese characters, so they're able to go to Bandai Namco and be like,
That's
hey,
great.
bro.
hey, you want publicity?
That's crazy though. You get if Chrono's there, he is Square Enix.
He's Square
I mean, I feel like Chrom has to be on that
Enix
list. Everyone
yeah.
losing their mind that Chrom isn't in the game.
They gave him.
Well,
I
I think
gave
people
him
are
a
mad
skin.
because they gave, instead of him, they put in Robin. Or,
But my point there is like,
And,
we don't
Marth
need any more
won.
sword wielders.
Yeah,
if
Marth
we're being
won.
honest, like we got enough sword wielders. Let's get some like.
don't
other
ever
names.
try to get rid of Chrono coming, because he needs to come.
We got enough sword wielders.
No.
You know what we need?
Shut up.
The DLC will add 2 more
I said
sword
it. You know what
characters,
we
Roy
need?
and Cloud.
I'm telling you, I'm guessing.
Roy's already out.
My
Yeah.
guess is I think that Wolf is going to be added in as like and he's coming too. And
They need to bring Snake back.
there's the one guy that needs that. We have enough sword wielders. We don't have enough shovel wielders. Shovel Knight
Oh,
needs
we need
to be
to have-
added.
He
need to
shovels
put-
well.
They need to put Shepard in it. They need to.
Or Ryder.
No, Shepard.
Oh, we don't know if that's confirmed yet. First
Shepard.
female in space. Sort of like how
Oh yeah.
just sort of how
Alan
that's how they
Shepard
got
was,
Shepard. Yeah, I forgot your name, first name, something
Alan.
Ryder.
Oh, Ryder. Yeah.
I forgot it.
I
I forgot
don't
your
remember
name.
either. But okay,
I
here's
don't
what I
know,
think. I think
six,
if they're gonna bring
sorry.
back the returning characters like Snake or Wolf or whoever else is missing from Brawl or Melee, they should like, here's a new character. Also, he's coming because I feel like it'll like I just won't get as hyped to see just a Wolf announcement as
Put
opposed to
Leon.
like
Yeah, I think they're.
Leon.
He's going to be sort of like how Lucas was, where it's like, and Lucas is part of it too. He's
Yeah.
coming out too. It's like, all right, cool.
It's like who was it they announced with Lucas though?
Ryu.
Okay, I was like-
Roy.
Roy. Ryu and Roy.
It's like-
Mewtwo was a standalone
Mewtwo was
guy.
just
Yeah.
good enough to be on.
Roy and
it's like is that Lucas go? What?
see, everyone was like, oh yeah, Roy's coming back. Then they're like, oh, here's Lucas. And they're like, oh, okay, that's cool. And they're like, Ryu. It's like, oh, I completely forgot about the other guys. I'm going to buy him anyway to complete the roster. Which I don't have any of the characters, but
I
the
have a
second
fully complete
yeah,
roster and a fully complete
yeah,
map.
the second
buy
Cloud
I'm
comes
gonna buy
out.
every single DLC that Smash comes out.
Second
with.
Cloud comes
Staging
out.
character.
It's over. It's over. I'm buying all the stages, all the levels, the GameCube adapter. It's over.
And then
Okay,
I'll still beat
that's
you with
good.
Ganondorf.
So then, Yeah, probably. I don't know. The only physical evidence we have, well, digital evidence, me bodying the Falcon with the DDD. It hurt me a little bit to see the Midgar stage, like whenever the beginning DDD got crushed. And I was like, the king! Like,
yeah,
no!
you can bring out the different summons in the stage depending on what you hit.
I was
Come
watching a guy's reaction. He's like, "Oh, Midgar's like, please let the stage be good."
But
He's like,
honestly,
"Oh man, he's like that stage is so banned."
If you guys, if you guys complained about Ripley in that one Metroid stage,
Ridley.
I'm pretty sure whatever.
Dude.
You're probably gonna be a little salty on the whatever stage because it just looked like nonstop.
No, because I'm cool with that. But the only reason I didn't like Ridley is because you can like hit it enough so it goes on your team.
No, that's not why you hated him. You hated him because he killed you every time, even when he wasn't on anybody's team.
No, but when he was on my team, it was clutch.
Or the Mr. Wily on the Mega Man stage.
Oh boy,
That was
The thing that halts the entire game when it
annoying.
comes on.
Yeah. See, I don't mind it. See, that's the thing I do
Devil.
have a negativity on with the levels in this game is like most of those levels is like I don't like it to where like the background bad guys hinder the game to the point where it's like, okay, everyone stop. This guy's the problem. But if it's like small things like that Pokemon level, like that one's not too bad. That was just kind of like whatever.
Yeah.
but at the same time, if you're
Now
really
the other Pokemon
Or
level.
the Xenoblade
but there's the other
Chronicles one
thing.
wasn't
Everyone
that
keeps
bad.
forgetting. You can just Final Destination it, and it'll still be Midgar.
But the stages all bleed together as the same when you do that.
Yeah, but if you're going for that serious 1v1, you can Final Destination.
'Cause
But
I
also,
like-
they did such a good job because they made it like Battleground.
Yeah, but if you're
Like,
going for fun,
Through two things and one more. On top.
it's so nuts to me that there's all these fucking characters in this fucking game. Then, alright. Oh,
Fucking-
wait a minute.
Can we at least get Corneria back?
So also...
No.
God, I want that.
I need to put Saffron City back from 64.
No fucking... That's awesome.
What?
I want to see Venusaur
Oh, yeah, I
come
saw
out.
that.
Games like... Before we do this, then a little
It's not games with gold, it's deals with gold. Before you make an announcement, you're gonna
Fuck that. Alright. Never mind.
Nick almost announced that the game
Never
with gold
mind,
is
I
known
thought-
as Devil May Cry
yeah,
Special.
I was gonna say,
deal with gold.
Happy birthday, Boba Fett.
It's $14.
Happy birthday,
You gonna get it?
Boba Fett.
Okay, happy birthday to you. That's more love than you ever had.
Woo! It's a little song. But does anyone else have the nod and the chin grab?
Vader's got the death grab.
Vader leaves, he can choke you, so we all pretend, and then we put you in a costume.
And so, yeah, that's basically the news you should know. I mean, go on IGN. There you go. Here you go, guys. Go on IGN, read all your news you should know. So then we're moving on to the second topic. I called it the big three, or the Triforce of news.
Tripod.
Fuck, that's gay. That's stupid. But
Alright,
who wants to go first?
I'll
With their, we each bring.
Let me go first, because mine's basic, bitch.
whatever.
But you're gonna like it, so shut up.
I might.
Alright, so.
Shouldn't I go first? Because my topic sort of hinders what yours is about.
No, I'm not doing Tomb Raider.
He's not doing that.
All right, I'll add
So
on
you
to
can
mine
add
then.
it.
All right.
Mine's just quick, but I finally have started doing research of my own on this game now. Street Fighter V.
Okay.
Biggest new update is the whole censorship, which I guess the whole
They
fucking
censored
internet's
Cammy
uproar
and
with that
Armika.
shit.
Just a little ass
Chun-Li.
slap.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Chun-Li needed it. When I was in that beta, she just does this and her boobs. Blue, blue.
Dude. Well, this is their thought process. They're like, oh, boobs are jello.
And
That's what they're
do
made
you know
of.
exactly what the censors were?
Well, I saw Cammy's and
Cammy's was the only Cammy
cross
censorship.
shot.
The camera is just raised when she comes in,
Same
as
with
opposed to
Armika.
being under her, crotch.
It was fine. I think it deserved to be.
But they
that.
just raised it up, so you still see Cammy. She's still a
Yeah.
badass. It doesn't change
Yeah,
anything.
Same with Armika.
Like,
They
like,
just raised
Armika, yeah, it's
She's-
like you know
she still smacks her ass. You
Yeah.
still hear it. The camera's just at her waist.
Yeah. But that's not really the biggest thing I'm talking about. I'm just saying that because
Okay.
I guess that's the most recent big thing about that.
Okay.
So, but the biggest thing is I've been reading a lot of people saying that this game is too easy. They're saying that this one's going to be too simple to learn, and like people already think
The
that
word
it's
you're looking
not.
for is casual.
Yeah, like, and that's what I keep on reading. Like,
Yeah.
and like I was listening to Colin and Greg's show, and they were talking about it as well, and they were saying that like they're trying to bring in a casual audience, so they're trying to make it easier. You being a gamer
Okay.
of Street Fighter and all of fighting games, How do you feel?
I have no fucking problem with that.
It looks awesome.
Because here's the thing. Mortal Kombat, Injustice, and even Ultimate Marvel, to a certain level, are easy fighting games. Street Fighter 4 was punishingly hard, to the point that without the perfect online connection, you can't do your training mode combos.
Yeah.
But Injustice, Mortal Kombat, and to a certain point, Ultimate Marvel, until you get to that point with the infinites and the crazy setups, they're pretty easy. But the thing is, easy to learn, and you know this now, and easy to play aren't really the same thing.
Yeah.
You can have the best Mortal Kombat combos and still get bodied by a guy who just knows what buttons to press at the right time, because he knows how to play the game as opposed to learning combos. So making combos easy does not make a fighting game easy.
Well, they're saying, and I don't know what they fully meant, but they're saying things like they say the biggest extent you're going to see most combos is 3 frames. I didn't know quite what he meant by that.
That means links. So frame is like a frame of film, to do film. So think of that, like 1, 2, 3 frames. So it's amount of time you have to do something.
Like before in Street Fighter 4, if correct me if I'm wrong, I thought you only had 1 frame.
1 frame links is what it's called. So like boop, 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 and you got 1 frame, which is a split second to get your timing right. 3 frames, it's still less than a second.
That bar that goes across your health.
Something
that's
like
all
that,
you have.
yeah. So basically, it's going to be easier to do combos. But
just with that, just from coming, I played a lot of the beta.
Yeah.
For someone who's not very good, I'm a masher of Street Fighter. I'm decent with Ryu. Like I think you think I was okay with him in Street Fighter 4.
Sure.
I played you like,
have the basic
like 15
stuff.
times. Yeah. So beard Ryu, obviously, clutch.
Yeah.
But the combos aren't like that much easier. Like I would be like I did a few combos. Like I had a few I did it was like punch, uppercut into my super, or not uppercut, the Shoryuken into my super move. But I'm not whipping combos out of my
But here's
ass.
the thing, and here's something that I can reference from Street Fighter 4. Unless you know how to properly execute focus cancels mid-combo in Street Fighter, you are not good at Street Fighter. And guess what? That is not a casual thing to do. That's not even something like a moderate Street Fighter guy like myself can do every single time. Like, I have to really practice with it on one character in certain situations. So, if they want to make that easier, but still have the gameplay and the footsies and the pacing and projectiles and the normals all balanced, then it doesn't
So you think, because the big thing also is that they're trying, Capcom saying that they want to try to appease to every crowd. So they want to have that esports crowd.
Yeah.
But they also want a friend to be able to sit down who used to, have memories of the game back in the day.
And not look at the challenge mode and go, what?
Yeah, so it's like, do you think they can do that? Do you think fighting games can do that?
Because here's the thing, there is still going to be, I guarantee it, combos in Street Fighter V that only pro or pro skill players can do. I absolutely guarantee it. There will be, just like Ultimate Marvel, just like Mortal Kombat, and just like Injustice, there are combos and setups that only the pros can do.
Do you think that's going to scare the casuals away?
No, because in Mortal Kombat and Injustice, there was enough casual game for us to play it and have tons of fun online. And
they gotta try and find a way to separate casual but then it's then the pros are gonna come in there and the assholes will want to beat up the easy guys. Like they gotta find.
Let them. There's not that many pros.
Yeah.
Just let them come in and wreck ass. I mean, my God, they put enough hours into it. Let them.
Yeah.
Oh,
you earned it.
I got reamed a few times playing the beta. I was like,
yeah,
they didn't know what was going on. So still blocking and knowing how to move is still the most important thing.
Absolutely.
And I guess Ryu, you don't really do a lot of combos with them. Like it's more poking and Hadouken. If they jump in, do your uppercut from the ground or Shoryuken, stuff like that. So.
But the thing I'm saying, I think with all fighting games, at least how I've always thought of them, it's like people say, "Oh, I just want to pick it up and be able to play," and then I get destroyed online. Well, the thing is, if you're that serious about the game, that you're going to get it on day one. Most of those people, I'm sure there's that 10 people who already know how to do crazy shit already or are more advanced and just have that conditioning of fighting games. But most of the time you're going to deal with those people in the beginning who bought it and then eventually you're either going to A, put it down, or B, go to that next level.
Yeah.
So it all depends on how much you want it. So you could be one of those people or you could just play it locally with your friends.
You get to a point in every single fighting game in online play where you think you've plateaued. You think you're not going to get any better. And I hit this every single time I play a fighting game. I think, damn it, I'm not getting any better than this. And at this point, you decide, all right, I'll go play something else. Or you move up and you take those losses because you need to learn, and the only way you learn in a fighting game is corporal punishment. That's the only way you learn. So, if you're not ready to accept that, which is fine, I'm not saying you're a bad gamer if you don't want to do that. I don't blame you. It's a lot of stress off your life. Then don't. But I love it. I love learning in fighting games. And Street Fighter V takes the ridiculous combos, hopefully, out of it, and instead just says, learn to play the game. Combos are easy. Learn to play the game. And that's what Mortal Kombat is. Mortal Kombat is the combos are pretty easy. Not all of them,
Yeah.
but most of them.
You're some of your bread and butter.
Your bread and butters are pretty easy.
Like I had one too when I was Kenshi. I like knew a lot of good, pretty hard hitting combos with him, enough to be satisfied. But it was like, okay, well, how do you approach with him?
Yeah.
How do you set people up?
How do you deal with pressure?
Yeah.
Like,
It's like all those answers I didn't have. I couldn't. All those questions I didn't have answers for. So. Same with Batman. I mean, I knew Batman combos. I knew everything there was about Batman. But it was like, still, it was like people could catch me pretty easy. I'm pretty predictable. Things like that. You gotta know how to think, and also use muscle memory at the same time.
your reactions have to be muscle memory. That's the part that's hard. It's like your reactions have to be like, oh. So, Street Fighter V. It's probably gonna be fantastic.
Coming out February.
Still iffy on the DLC thing they're doing.
What's the DLC thing?
Have you heard about what they're doing with it? All the characters are just going to be released one at a time. I'm sorry. Every character that does get released will be released one at a time, and you can buy them individually if you want, or you can earn in-game tokens to buy the characters. We don't yet know how fast you earn in-game tokens.
I'm sure it's going to be quite a grind.
It's going to be more convenient to buy them, obviously. Let's get that out of the way. But how more convenient?
But that could be a good way to keep people wanting to play more. It's like, because some people like for instance, Smash Bros. Believe it or not, I actually liked how you had to work for them back in Melee. But like now it's like, like Brawl, it was like, just play the story mode, you get everyone. And I don't even know how it really worked in this one.
You just
I think it was just played.
You just played the game.
I don't know. Like part of me loved getting those guys, trying to unlock all those people, doing those crazy things you had to do to unlock the certain people, because it was a goal. It was something to work for.
But see, it would be cool if, to unlock a certain costume, it would be win 10 matches in a row with this character, and you get this costume. That would be cool, but locking characters behind that way, it turns away. It turns them away. But
I would
costumes,
do that probably.
Costumes or accessories, an American flag headband for Ryu or something, would be on the 4th of July, you want a rain match.
Yeah, those. You gotta people. There's one thing. There's one thing that people like to do when it comes to as far as grinding is gloating. So give them items to gloat with. Make them feel like I earned this. Now I want to go online and I want people to see I got this.
Exactly, and that's all we really want. Did I just give Nick a credit?
Oh God! Why would you do that when you have Ken, who's exactly him, and he's American?
Because he doesn't have a beard.
And he's not Ryu.
Come on.
And his hair's
I'm better with Ryu, and Ken does no damage. So, I guess on to my topic.
I think I'm the only person who thought he looked stupid.
I do think Ken looks stupid.
Oh, okay.
But Beard Ryu doesn't.
No, Beard Ryu looks awesome.
I haven't seen
blasting the
Beard
nips.
Ryu.
Fucking clutch.
I haven't seen Beard Ryu.
Oh, and young Ryu and Ken are coming to the game also.
And Dalsum.
The ones with the
now.
slippers?
That's how they made him look
Well,
wise.
they're just young, I don't know.
So my topic, Fallout 4 is obviously out. Some sales numbers are coming in around 700 and something million in sales. Call of Duty, to put in context, had about 550 million in sales in a week.
Which Call of Duty is I don't understand this second place.
I called that.
Somebody want to explain this to me?
I don't win a lot of these gloats, but I called this. I knew Fallout was going to outsell everyone.
But, oh my god. So, and Tomb Raider got fucking destroyed by Fallout. It's
but didn't critically.
So bad.
Critically,
oh,
it
I
got
can't wait.
as good as sometimes better than Fallout on certain sides.
Yeah, everyone was saying Uncharted 4 better, really set their game up because this
except Fallout, Uncharted 4 is going to, quadruple its sales.
Yeah, it got cannibalized bad. So, I
don't know, that 2016 year is looking pretty nice now. As far as Uncharted's release.
Did it exceed your
And
expectations?
Street Fighter.
Fallout?
Yes, sales-wise.
Sales-wise, I don't predict sales. Because honestly, I don't care. If you ask me, this sold so much, I don't care. Like,
but
I just want to know if I like the game or not.
Sometimes the writing's on the wall. Walt, did you not think this was going to be?
I knew it was going to blow it
said.
out. I knew it was going to blow. I mean, I knew it was going to be really good sales-wise. I knew it was going to be really good critically. But the only time I think I was ever really happy a game sold well was Witcher 3, just because it's such a small studio. So, like, I was happy.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. But I was really happy that CD Projekt Red, because this is their all eggs in one basket kind of game. So, like, I was glad to see that they at least got to claim that Witcher 3 sold a ton of units. Like, way more than they were
You
expecting.
gonna get that punk game that's coming out for?
Cyberpunk 2077, they referenced it in Witcher 3. Yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, it definitely exceeded. I knew it was going to sell like gangbusters.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was going to sell do way better than Call of Duty.
And unlike Destiny, they didn't need to get any like stupid celebrities for their ads or anything, and they only have one commercial they play on TV. So you know they didn't waste too much on marketing.
Fallout doesn't need that.
Instead, they were like, "Hey, Conan, want to do a thing?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure. I'll put on a Vault outfit."
Yeah, so you said 700 something million?
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
Couldn't get $1 billion?
Jesus.
Christmas is still coming.
Yeah,
Christmas
so that
off.
was, yeah, that was. Oh my lord, that was just a little.
Yeah, that is crazy. So, do you have Tomb Raider's number?
They're actually, I think they're pretty quiet about it.
Oh man, I think they said something. I heard. I don't want to say, but it was.
It's like
I
60.
I
It was just bad timing on that game. Like I don't
$60.
I don't know much about marketing, but I mean I don't know why they didn't just hold it.
because I mean the guy explained it. That, well, I don't know. That would be kind of
Like I know
the
like,
holiday season is the most important time of year for a lot of a huge part of the market, including video games. That's why so many great games are September, October, November to meet that holiday season. There's more birthdays in November than any other month.
Tomb Raider,
and you got that because Valentine's Day is February.
Timing.
So then you've got like that in November.
Oh boy. Just I don't know, just like to get a little thing in the UK, Tomb Raider sold less than 63,000 copies in the UK.
3,000. So let's just say
60.
Let's just say 60,000 for ease of doing. So 60,000 times 60 would be like.
That's just in the UK. That's just in the UK.
Okay, that's not that great.
But yeah, so obviously it probably did a little more than that. In,
you know what's
United
funny
States
is
and stuff.
I'll make another bold prediction. Wait until this game comes out on PS4. I guarantee you it sells better on PS4 than it does on Xbox. Because it's like at the time I think PS4 will have it.
Mm-hmm.
It will be like they'll be just lucky,
Like,
and they're gonna have no one there.
I wish
in the
Uncharted
PS4.
had a sequel. Wait, Tomb Raider.
Oh,
Maybe,
Yeah,
but a lot of times
it's
it's never
usually
just with such little fanfare, like when that happens.
Yeah, but
the exclusivity thing really fucked them over.
I mean, I can see why they did it with Fallout of any of them. I mean, you're not going to go against Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to go against Halo because you're going against your own fucking.
Yeah.
We both are working for Microsoft that moment, so you're not going to fuck Halo over. You know Halo's going to freaking.
Halo
carry.
actually sold consoles.
Yeah.
Halo
Halo
made
like-
October Xbox the highest Xbox seller,
yeah.
even after PS4's crazy price cut.
Yep. I mean, I think just about anyone saw Xbox winning that
Halo.
season that month.
Because Halo's really
The question is, what I want to see is Xbox doing good enough to beat November? Like, are they going to beat November, or is PS4 going to take it?
If Halo's still moving units, then I will give it to them. Fallout's got that nice little incentive on Xbox One for the you get Fallout 3.
Exactly, so,
that's a
I
nice
mean-
little incentive.
So, if you got those, I don't think Star Wars is really working with PS4. I don't think PS4's got any. Well, they got Black Ops. Black Ops,
No, they have
Black
Star
Ops
Wars
exclusive stuff.
Their Star Wars is being pushed on PS4 as well.
Yeah, they're both being pushed on.
Over.
Which are your two
Xbox.
biggest games?
But
that
if you
are
have
coming
more
out?
consoles
Well,
on the market because of October, maybe
Exactly.
you could add Battlefront to that. But system seller wise, it's just Halo moving units right now for Xbox One because Fallout could go either way. But mostly PC.
I mean, obviously, Xbox definitely killed Uncharted, Drake's Collection. Like, there was no. I think that came out in October. Right?
I can't imagine an HD remaster moving units.
I know that PS4 has a bundle with Drake's Collection, which is a fantastic idea. I think that's the best bundle for people who
missed the
want to
PS3.
try out
Yeah.
want to try out PS4 and want like if I was an Xbox guy who didn't play any of the exclusives, that would have been the bundle I bought.
Speaking of good bundles, the Wii U announced a Splatoon Smash
Yeah.
Bros. Bundle
Yeah,
for
that's
pretty
$300.
good, yeah.
That was tempted. I'm tempted to have a
Splatoon got a re-review on IGN. They revisited its review after all the changes came and gave it like an 8.5.
I
Basically
always
saying
said,
it's only knock because it doesn't have any online voice chat.
yeah, I always said if it goes on sale.
Nintendo doesn't like sales.
Yeah, I know. So, what's your?
I just want to talk about Battlefront. I started playing it today, and I see all the negatives in the reviews that they're talking about of like kind of sort of hollow, like not a ton of content to unlock and play and work towards. The only reason I played the next match was because it was so damn fun. Not because I'm trying to unlock this new gun, or I want to get this skin, or I'm trying to get this challenge done. Because I fucking want to play Battlefront again, because that was so much fun. That is the only reason I want to keep playing it. I don't know about any unlocks coming down. I'm not really that excited for any. I just want to keep playing Battlefront. And if I unlock cool stuff, cool. But I don't care. I just want to keep playing it. Like, I love the feel of it. They couldn't have done better sound design if Star Wars actually existed and you held a microphone up to the Battle of Hoth. They couldn't have had better sound. Like, the stomp of the AT-ATs, or the blaster sounds, or the TIE fighter zooming overhead.
My favorite noise. TIE
TIE
Fighter
Fighter?
screech.
Yeah.
God,
This, the Imperial March when Vader gets on the field, or...
Oh, that's well deserved.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely see. I definitely feel like when I play this, it feels so Star Wars that it's like it. I feel like I'm in a battle of Star Wars. Like I'm talking like when they did such a well like. Usually I'm kind of annoyed with close corridors, like stuff, like annoyances, especially when you're in outside areas. But the trench ideas that they did for every level, I'm talking like from Endor to Tatooine's, even to Hoth, like all those trench ideas that they did, the tunneling in, that's what I remember. I always remember seeing stormtroopers just barreling through a narrow corridor and two guys sitting on the back. Like, that's what Star Wars is, regardless if it's stupid strategy or not. That's just what it is. It's about narrow corridors and just blasting the shit out of each other.
And in that same vein...
And then Vader comes in and destroys
In that same
everything.
vein, and you guys do it at home when you're playing, take a look at the explosions when they hit the ground, particularly from blasters and AT-ATs. They have the 80s explosion look from 80s movies. Like, if you watch movies, the explosions, they don't look quite real because they were just not as good as they are now. But they kept them. Like, you watch it, it's just like poof, it's like a weird little mushroom when it comes up. And it's like, watching. I looked at that and I was like, that's like the cheesy explosions from the movies.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try to sit here and say I was really busy today. I had work and all that crap and company over, but I played for like I'd say probably like an hour and a half today. I tried the hero battle and I also tried I forgot the mode. That's where you like
Supremacy?
Yeah, where you push back and you gotta like so it
Multiple
was really
points,
fun.
multiple
Yeah,
points.
That's a fun play.
it's really good. Graphics are great. Gameplay's
Best graphics I've seen so far as next gen.
gameplay's decent. I really love playing third person because I like this. Like even the stormtrooper, like it's crazy. Like the grit that's on his helmet and stuff. And playing as a hero is like just fucking ridiculous. The music.
Yeah.
Should I say the score?
And I mean, like he said, he likes playing in third person because of the look. I recommend playing in third person just for the practical aspect of it because you can see around corners.
And the good thing, it doesn't screw with your Halo game or Call of Duty.
Yeah, if you're playing third person, you can go back to Halo or Call of Duty and not get too messed up.
It is very good. I can't wait to play some more of it. I have too many fucking games.
But I guess I'll say this now, and I know I'm the hater of betas, but this one I'm proud of. I'm honestly like, I want to give EA its credit, DICE too, but EA especially. I'm starting to a golf clap to you guys. You guys are starting to like care, I guess is the word.
Fix the beta problem.
But like that was it. The beta was. I saw the change. You changed a lot. You balanced things. I think you might have messed and tweaked some things. Like I probably now it's kind of funny as far as like Walker Assault. I think the walkers are a little bit weaker now.
No, they are weaker. But the thing is that this new now it just forces the Imperials to be so aggressive. Like, they can't stand to sit back and just camp rebels. They have to be aggressive. They have to shut down those uplinks, or you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
So I like that. Like, the rebels can camp, but they don't have. They got 2 giant machines bearing them down, which is fine. But the Imperials are like, oh, just sit up here, okay, you lost.
Yeah. It's and like, I mean, if you, of course, you can win if you have a team who's uses 50% of their freaking brain when they play.
Yeah. It's like, oh, the walkers are down? Nah, I'll go over here.
It's like, oh, I'll go kill these 3 guys, or I could take that you to do the objective. But so it's like, it's just simple things like that. Like when I was playing Cargo, which is capture the flag, it was like I defended and we won by a landslide because I sat there and camped and used the third person to look down the narrow corridor, and these guys are just like,
oh, I got my first person, I can't see around these.
And I'm just like do. I would throw a mine down, freaking go hide in the corner, wait till some guy gets in there, and then just take them out, and the guys would just run right in. It's like, that's how it works.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely enjoy it. It's definitely an experience of its own. I don't know how long it's going to hold me, but I mean, I'm kind of salty because it's getting me out of Fallout. I don't know what I'm going to do. I've put in a decent amount of hours to Fallout. I'd say
I just killed Kellogg in my Fallout game.
Spoiler alert.
That literally, I don't think that does anything.
But
I killed Kellogg.
I'd probably say I put in 15 hours to 20 now. My guy's really good.
God,
I got this assault rifle that's like a semi-automatic that just tears.
I still got the Righteous Protector, and I have no reason to get rid of it.
I think what I'm going to do now, like tomorrow, I'll play Battlefront. Then
why don't you just when
Thursday,
everyone's on, play with them,
Thursday I'm
and
going to play Fallout
yourself
all fucking day.
Well, you're just going to alternate like Thursday all day. Now, here's what you do. You got them on separate consoles, right?
Turn them both.
Play Fallout until your controller dies. Then play Battlefront until your controller dies while your PS4 controller's charging. Then
That's a good idea.
That's what I did.
The Xbox controller dies. The battery's so fucking long, though.
no,
That I gotta have the rechargeable pack. It lasts so goddamn long.
it does. I love it.
It's good.
That's what I did when I had the free week that I had when my wife and Archer were gone for a week. I had Batman, and then I had another game on my Xbox One. I can't remember what the game was, and I was just like, I play Batman until the batteries die. Then I go to the Witcher 3. I play Witcher 3 until my Xbox batteries died, and then I go back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah.
And then I ended up beating Batman that week.
The only thing is, I feel like I think Battlefront's going to take over Halo.
It's not.
For you?
It's not.
Halo, for you?
Like, yeah, for me, as far as me playing Halo, I haven't even touched Halo since Fallout pretty much already.
I'm gonna go back. Halo's so. Halo.
That was a trick.
Damn bikers.
That was a trick.
Okay, so yes, but I'm gonna go back to Halo. It's too good.
I don't think I'm really close to leveling up from Platinum and SWAT, so I don't think I can stop until I get to whatever's after Platinum.
Diamond. What level are you?
Plat 5 or
there you go. Yeah. You get to Plat 6 and you can go up.
Yeah, like I want to get to Diamond.
But so Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah.
Great game, love it. Definitely gives you a Star Wars feel.
Yeah, and it's like, isn't that why we game? Is for the experiences. Like, screw all the technical terms of, unlockables and all this, that. Like, don't you just want the experience?
Well, everyone's got their own experiences and different kind of things they like. So.
Like, I guess that's what I'll say. If you don't like Star Wars, you won't like Battlefront. It's not a great enough game on its own merits to get someone who doesn't like Star Wars.
But if you are a Star Wars fan, like everyone in the world,
yeah, like especially the gaming population,
and if you don't have your tickets on opening night,
then you're a nerd.
No, you're not a nerd.
You fucked up.
So fucking up.
We're gonna move on to the last segment of the show, the mailbag. Nick Van Orden.
It's a great name.
You challenged me.
Sounds like
on my Mario Maker challenge.
Sounds like he's really rich. Van Orden.
You challenged me with your wall jump castle level, which was defeated. It was good. Took me about an hour. It was good.
It took me about one try.
It was good. It would have been harder if you didn't put a checkpoint in it, but thank you. After I did that, you sent me 2 more levels to beat, which I will of course, beat. Hopefully I can stream them. I'm not sure. I think I can if I use your laptop or whatever.
Yeah, we've streamed the Wii U before.
And you can stream from Twitch.
Oh, from Twitch?
that?
I
Yeah,
don't know anything about that.
I think you can. Something like that.
That I don't know.
I don't fucking
I know you can capture it and then upload it if you care to.
I will defeat the level. It's not a matter of... It's just a matter of if.
You mean when?
Or when.
It's just
That thing, yep.
it's just a matter of I might.
So it was good. It was fun. I'm enjoying the Mario Maker Challenge. So I guess before we go also, because we don't have a ton of mail, I'll ask one question.
Okay.
Are you ready?
GOTYs. What are they looking like now that basically all the games are out?
You know my GOTY, Nick.
Fallout, yeah.
What's that, Nick? That's a weird way to say Witcher 3.
That's still your GOTY?
Yeah.
Alright. What you
Still.
Metal Gear Solid.
No, I mean that is
Why did you say
fucking loser.
that is going to win Game of the Year. But
So when we say, to be clear, so we're not accusing anybody, when we say going to win Game of the Year,
That's
do we
who
mean
I think's gonna win.
VGAs? Like the VGAs?
yes.
Okay. Let's just make sure so we're clear we're talking about VGAs.
Yeah,
I'm
that is going to win, but
No, dude,
my
I'm
Game
going.
of the Year is Halo.
Halo 5.
Alright, so far, I'm saying for the thing, it's just whoever wins the most throughout
the major
the publications that
publishers.
we say, and VGAs obviously count that
Yeah.
too. Whoever wins the most, and obviously, I don't know. Halo and Super Mario Maker were tied. Battlefront didn't do anything for me yet. I don't think it's gonna be Game of the Year. It's amazing, but
It won't.
Fallout. Yeah,
It's gonna be. Let's be real. It's either gonna be Halo, Fallout, or Metal Gear Solid,
Let's be.
or Witcher.
Oh, Witcher's
Maybe
winning
Witcher.
GameStop's votes right now.
Yeah.
Still.
It might. Like I will put Witcher up there too, and I'm not saying because I said
Because
fourth. That's
Bloodborne
I
Let's
haven't
vote
compared
it.
Metal Gear Solid 5, but when I look, because I just forgot to and I shouldn't have, but when I was comparing Metacritic scores of all the candidates we just mentioned, Witcher 3 has the highest. I didn't compare Metal Gear Solid 5.
If they go by sales, Metal Gear Solid 5 is losing by the worst by a landslide.
Witcher
Metal Gear
3
Solid 5
slammed
sold
it.
shit.
Yeah, Witcher 3
They
slammed it.
did. They're like Metal Gear Solid 5.
And the thing
is
that I
terrible
even
in
like,
sales.
which I took a break from Witcher 3 because I just beat it on the hardest difficulty, New Game Plus, and like I had to take a break from it after that. But I wanted to jump right into the DLC, but Fallout was coming out, Halo was coming out, and Battlefront was coming out. So I was like, you know what? I'll take a break from Witcher, and then I'll come back to it and do the DLC. But from what I've read, is the DLC was so good. Like, even the DLC they came out with was quality content over, like, I think 30 hours of stuff to do. That's the kind of thing that even puts it, like, over the edge. The fact that they supported it, mostly free support, patching just little, fixes here and there, and then $15 for 30 hours of content.
Never mind, yeah, I forgot. I do kind of still hate you because you're ridiculous fucking season pass.
Oh, $50, is that it?
Yeah.
It was $50 for Battlefield 4 Season Pass, and I think they tripled the amount of maps in Battlefield 4, as of right now. There was 12 or something, and now there's over 30.
That's my only negative that I have on Battlefront is I get that they have a small version of the maps and they have a smaller version of the map and then they have so small, medium, large. But I don't like that there's only 4 maps.
4 planets. It's 4 planets.
4 planets,
with
yeah.
like 12 maps.
I heard something like they're gonna add like 17 planets.
There's too many maps, and you already, let's just cut the crap, you've already, non-con canon, they're not supposed to be A-fighters or X-Wings in fucking Hoth anyways. You're not going canon-wise, Vader's not supposed to be, Boba Fett's not supposed to be there or anything either, so it's like, why not just put,
Well, they don't have
why
to
don't
worry
you put,
about canon because there's no real story mode.
Yeah.
They can use the characters that are canon.
why could they just do, put Coruscant in there?
I mean, I never saw Boba Fett use a flamethrower.
Oh, they
Yeah.
implied
They
that they
said
have
no
flamethrower.
disintegration this time.
That could be a blaster.
No.
They
It's
shoot
not.
lasers.
Nope.
But the way they
Nope.
portray bounty hunters nowadays, most of them have flamethrowers. Even in KOTOR.
Most of them is non-canon. And KOTOR's non-canon.
God, that's so...
Who's Revan? He doesn't exist.
Exactly, I was
Shut
telling James. But Fallout 4, GOTY.
Witcher 3, GOTY.
God, you're such a basic ass bitch.
I'm sorry, I was sitting there saying Mario Maker was my game of the year before this.
Yeah, but you knew it wasn't gonna last.
Well, yeah, I know, obviously. I
It's
mean,
like saying you're gonna
Fallout,
marry the stripper. It's like, come on, we know.
I had a good time with the stripper.
Exactly,
So
I had
it's
a good
okay.
time with the stripper, but her pimp.
I'm in love with a stripper.
Exactly,
No,
and that
no
song
way.
came on, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, Witcher 3 GOTY.
Dinner bets?
At Texas
No.
Day Brazil.
No. Not get that.
Winner buys Texas Day Brazil for
Winner
everybody?
buys Taco Bell.
What do you mean, loser?
I think
Or loser
I'm
buys
not gonna
Taco
do
Bell.
it because I
Winner
know
gets Taco Bell.
I'm not gonna do it because I know Fallout's gonna probably win because
Of course, it's Bethesda. They always
freaking
win.
it's Fallout.
See, I think when I'm thinking of like Skyrim, when Skyrim came out one game of the year, Skyrim's biggest competitor, if I'm remembering right, please correct me guys if I'm wrong,
Uncharted
biggest
3.
competitor was Uncharted 3. And in my opinion, open world game should really never lose game of the year to a linear action game. I just feel like an open world game requires so much more time and dedication and attention to detail to make than a linear action game. So to me, it's no contest. Even though I know Uncharted 3 was received as fantastic, but this time it's not just the one open world game amongst a bunch of really good action games. It's a lot of open world games. I mean, you didn't mention Bloodborne. A lot of open world games.
I said it in Bloodborne, but
Yeah.
that's not gonna win.
A lot of open world games mixed in with some of the best one of the best FPSs ever, Halo, mixed in with.
I don't even think Call of Duty's on there.
Probably. It'll be on best shooter.
Yeah, and it probably win it. But
Halo.
Fallout.
War Battle. It's winning them all. It's winning best RPG.
But it's not like a wash for the Fallout to win it because it's got that competition now. It's got that, like, did you open world better than Witcher and Metal Gear Solid 5 and Bloodborne?
Yes.
I don't think I 100% agree with you on that. It really just comes out to the quality of the game and how good it is. Because I like Uncharted 3 more than I like Fallout or Skyrim. So I mean, that's just opinion. That's how things are perceived. I think it all comes down to how good the game is itself and how it's portrayed. Because Mario Bros is a platformer, but it's not like in Skyrim, obviously.
Well, it's its own thing. You
Super
can't really-
Mario Maker
Yeah, you
is
can't really. It's not its
fucking
own thing. Like,
amazing.
Yeah.
What they did,
That's
they
more like
took
Minecraft.
3 games. They're just 4 games, no. 3 games that are legendary.
It'll get best
games,
puzzle game.
and they said, play them forever.
Because if that was the case, then, and if it does come out next year, which it probably won't, Final Fantasy 15 should be like game of the year next
that's not
year.
coming out
If
this
you're talking about how much time they put into
no,
it.
no. Not how much time they put into it, but like.
Shut up.
If you look at the history of Game of the Year winners, that's supported. Like, the open world RPG beats out the fantastic cinematic action games.
Still is.
But that's just
Final
being biased.
Fantasy.
It's not biased, it's just what the people vote.
And
Because
all,
people get more time out of Skyrim
Since
mostly than Uncharted 3. People get more time out of Fallout than Rise of the Tomb Raider. People get, like,
Since
there's a more lasting impression.
I get what you're trying to say. I don't know. Like I just don't think it really works. I mean, what you're saying is true, but I don't think that's how people look at it. I don't think it's like, oh, because you're open world and you get more hours through it means it's a better game. Like, I don't think people look at it like that.
I mean,
Fallout's great because Fallout's fucking great. Like, Fallout is what it is. Grand Theft Auto is an open world, but it's because Grand Theft Auto is fucking amazing. Saints Row, to me, I think Saints Row 3 is an open world, but I think it freaking sucks.
right.
But-
I'm talking about the open world games, not
Two
Saints Row.
worlds.
Assassin's Creed's open
games.
world.
Worlds didn't get Game of the Year because of bias.
So, because
But I'm
Matt,
not saying that means every open world game is great. I'm saying when you take a great open world game and a great linear game, the great open world game that's just as high quality, as the linear game, should win over it. That's how I feel about it.
Since Matt's a little timid. You want the Taco Bell challenge? Witcher vs Fallout. Loser buys at
If
least.
neither wins, Matt buys it for both.
Yes.
No, I'll get into this. I'll say Metal Gear Solid 5 wins.
Winner buys up to, or loser buys up to $15.
You mean losers?
Losers buy up to $15.
So, like, you would buy $15, then at a later date you would buy $15?
Yes.
Why do I have to give you $15 worth of Taco Bell?
Because I'm trying to die.
Because it's 2015, man. That's why.
I lack the
There
constitution
you
to
go.
blow my brains out.
Because it's game.
I want to die.
Trying to see, like, how much are you fucking
Because
getting?
it's Game of the Year 2015.
All right, but are we talking about VGAs? Or are we talking about
Overall.
Because now it's like, I don't want to count Polygon, but you want to count Polygon, or that kind of thing. Like,
fine. VGA.
VGA.
Or IGN.
Unless
Whoa, whichever one gets Fallout.
unless one of you guys
which
get
one do
yours
you
that
want?
wins.
Let's get it right
I
now.
would say VGA. It's just a
VGA
big
or
platform
Fallout?
of release of like who's got it.
Alright,
So I say
VGA. Fine. Alright, fine. You heard it.
Witcher 3?
Fallout 4, obviously.
Metal Gear Solid 5 wins. Even though that's not my favorite.
I thought he was going to say Deadpool and Xbox.
Oh, I'm sorry, Nick. I'm
This is
sorry.
the part where I'll throw on
Metal
his
Gear
back
Solid
and laugh.
5. Metal Gear will go down as a more iconic franchise than Fallout
Gears
will.
of War?
Fallout will. I'm sorry.
Why
Just
is,
accept it.
Why is Hideo Kojima getting fucking canned then?
Okay, yeah. After their 5th game they've made,
Not even.
He's made 4.
actually they made more than 5 games.
Yeah,
so is
You
Fallout.
got like the other dumb
If you count
games
New
that no one
Vegas.
knows what actually happened.
I'm just saying, man. Don't rattle this. Don't rattle this gator cage.
Like you bit.
I'll fucking rattle it.
You don't grab a cane about his tail.
Let us know, what is a bigger franchise, Metal Gear Solid or Fallout?
Witcher. No, I'm
It's
kidding.
not even the best, biggest freaking name.
It's true.
It actually has more Facebook likes than
Facebook.
Elder
This is why I
Scrolls.
can't take him serious.
Facebook.
He's going by Facebook likes.
Yeah, and because Fallout 4's got that like oomph right now. Wait till the next Elder Scrolls game comes out and check those likes. Check those likes.
I'm just saying, they didn't make an MMO, they didn't make an MMO of Fallout, they made one for Skyrim, or Elder Scrolls. Just
They
saying.
might make more Fallout. It would suck.
Pretty good. But anyway, this has been episode 49 of Podcast Radio. Thank you guys for watching. Keep gaming, guys. Later.
Game